What's up, my fellow YouTube constituents, and welcome to Peep the Game. I'm just your friendly neighborhood house ninja, and today we're going to talk about GTA 6, baby. The release date has been set. It's coming out November 19th, and of course, in this capitalistic society and world that we live in, they up to no good. They're trying to make people pre-order the game, and there's no physical copies. There's just going to be a box with a code in it for a digital download. We should call it GTS for Grand Theft Sheeple, because they got the sheep herded up. They're going out there, they're going to pre-order the game. The company already done made a $3 billion in sales for pre-orders. And people still have to wait, what? July, August, September, October, 4 to 5 more months for a game that's going to be digitally download only. So there's definitely a demand, but there's no supply issues. Why do you have to pre-order the game? That's just money in their pockets that they're going to use they're going to invest in their stocks, in their company, and they're still going to make money off the game. Period. But that's my rant. But that's okay. Everything's cool. I want the game. Of course, everybody wants the game. It's going to be live. And that's what we're here to do today. We're going to see if the game is going to be all of that from what they've given us. So let's get right into it. So we got this trailer, and the trailer looks amazing, but it looks to me as just the, cinematics. But you gotta understand the cinematics is done with the game engine, so keep that in mind. That's a Grand Theft hallmark, if you want to say, call it. They don't use no extra. But I mean, look at the realism already. Oh, he smacked fire out of him. So this Jason character, I would have preferred a Paul Walker type character. You know what I'm saying? We need to resurrect Paul Walker, bring that type of cool back.
So forget about it, cuz.
But we'll see. Jason look buff. He look ripped. I definitely don't want no smoke with him.
You're supposed to be getting out. What's your name? Jason Duval.
Yeah, see, it's just his voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need a cool cat like Paul Walker. Now, Lucia.
Hey.
Ooh, my, Latina mommy, you know what I'm saying? Puerto Rican mommy. She fire. And I know, shut up. And I know all the female game players or gamers out there, they're gonna have a good time playing with Lucia, you know what I'm saying? She all the way live. She looked good, sound good, and she definitely looked like she played a part well. Oh my God. So they're going for like a little Bonnie and Clyde type vibe. But let me pause it right here. You know what I'm saying? This is Vice City. So I just hope that, that they make the gameplay more realistic. Advance the series in that way, in that manner. I want to see like the police be a lot smarter than they were before. Good and well, if you just run a stop sign and you don't stop your car, they're going to hawk you down, hunt you down to the ends of earth. So I want that same type of energy in the game. Just think of it this way. There should be repercussions. So if you get busted, instead of, how you just go to jail and then you just come out of jail, you lose your weapons, make you actually go to jail. Make you, what I'm saying? Just like how you get suspended, game like Gears of War. How you get suspended for quitting. So you got repercussions. You can't go into another ranked match until you do XYZ in the matchmaking portion of the game. Make it like that. Make it like, what I'm saying? You go to jail, you can have a whole another thing in jail, but it's not the real, it's not the whole game, so you kind of locked away, so it's limited, but you don't have them up in jail, fighting, scrapping, doing whatever you have to do to survive. But yeah, I want to see the NPCs in this world. We got AI, everybody talking about AI now, so like, let's make them in the game smart. Make it realistic, feel like, my heart pounding like I'm playing Like I escape into this world. I want to see this gang throw down. You know what I'm saying? I want to make it. I want to feel like, man, did y'all see that? I want to witness something that we've never seen before, and the emotions, the roller coaster that we might go on. So from the you know what I'm saying, from this trailer, it looked pretty good. You know, I like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep everybody's culture, everybody's, you know, actions and the way they act. We got to keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no fictitious, which I don't think they're gonna do. It don't look like they got that safe, edgy type characters in this game. It look like they got the real deal, you know, people of the world. You know, it's just a game about us. So you know, man, got this girl on the wave running. She's tight though. So just like, you know, in Spider-Man, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. So if the gang gonna look, you know what I'm saying, way better than GTA 5, then you're gonna have to ramp up, you know what I'm saying, the artificial intelligence in the game. So let's hop into another video. Let me see. Alright, so we're gonna do the first one. Let's see how that one looks. I mean, they always impress us with.
Do you know why you're here? Bad luck, I guess.
Yeah, she sound Puerto Rican, baby. But you know, it's Miami, so you know they got a lot of Latinas down there. You know what I'm saying? She could be. You know, we don't know yet. Look at that beach scene, though. Look at that. You know, I really think they can pull this off as far as like people were talking about. Pause it right there. People were worried about, you know, how fleshed out the environment with people was inside this trailer. But guess what? You know what I'm saying? Games like Hitman, they had large crowds of people. You can wait, you know, kind of go through the crowds of people and they move. And, you know what I'm saying? It seemed realistic. So I don't think that's going to be an issue, having a real fleshed out environment with a lot of people in it. Shut up. Man, look at Lucia though. Look at the girl twerking on the car, you know what I'm saying? I'm surprised they ain't really, I mean, they did show some boats and stuff, but they, you know what I'm saying? They gotta show the boats going down the river, you know, down the harbor, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, now that's a cutscene, but they got the bikers, you know what I'm saying? They gotta have the Miami bikers in there, you know, ride through the streets and stuff. They definitely do that down in Miami.
Trust.
Yeah. So, I mean, we got the countdown. I'm gonna get it on, you know, November 19th. I'm gonna play, you see this bad boy back here? This arcade? That's what I do on this channel. I play my games with authentic arcade controls on my Mortal Kombat 11 arcade cabinet. So I will be playing that maybe on day 2 or maybe day 1. So stop back through, subscribe to the channel, and come back and watch me play it on the arcade cabinet. You ain't gonna see that right off the rip with nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be playing on GTA 6 on an arcade cabinet, baby, with the authentic controls, arcade controls. None of that Xbox controller. None of that all up, you know what I'm saying, in front of an arcade. We play with the authentic arcade controls, baby, here at Peak the Game. So yeah, so that's GTA 6. That's my rant. You know, I think the gang gonna be all the way live. You know, I don't think they're gonna drop the ball. I know people have been a little apprehensive about, you know, them trying to do safe type, you know, woke type content in the game, but I think they're aware of that and they're gonna keep it a buck. It is what it is, you know. Let's go ahead and keep it a buck. It's us, you know what I'm saying? Everybody now around the whole world, we connected, you know, through the internet, through YouTube, through everything. So everybody know how everybody act, you know what I'm saying? So there's no shocker there. So I don't know why they wait till now to act like they're gonna, you know, pull back and make everything, you know what I'm saying, inclusive and all of that. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mind any of it, you know what I'm saying? Bring it on. So that's my rant. You know, and I don't mean to apologize to people who went on ahead and pre-ordered it. That's your business. I'm not going to do that because there's no reason to pre-order it. So I don't know why they pushed and promoted that, but that's what they do, you know what I'm saying? I bet the people at the top, you know, the stakeholders and all of that, they're not real gamers. So all they see is a viable product. That's all they care about. So they like, shoot, get that around there, put this on there, bundle that, do this, like the $80 and $100 differences. It's ridiculous. I don't like to see people playing games out there with the people, with the gamers. Just shoot us a fair one. You know, we gonna buy the product. You don't have to play games with us. You don't have to freaking drain our wallets for everything we got. Y'all gonna make plenty of money. So why you gotta play games? Just keep it funky and then you got us for life. You already got us. That's what's gonna happen, you know, until people just say no, you know. But hey, we love our entertainment. So that's my rant. You know, GTA 6 is gonna be all of that. I can't wait to see the story. But like I said, I would like to see, you know, more realistic interactions with the police, more realistic interactions with people, and I just want to see the level of realism just go through the roof, and you just feel like, man, I'm playing a revolutionary product. We don't want just better graphics. We don't want the ray tracing, and it's nice, but we don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? You've already done that. You've already proven that to us. We want to see the gameplay get better. We want to see the game NPCs get smarter. You know, I want the police to be vicious as they are in real life. You know, even though they try to, you know, be cool nowadays. You know what I'm saying? The police will turn it up a notch with you if you go there with them. So, you know, the game gonna be all of that. Like I said, I hope that they really just understand that they gotta bring it. They gotta really bring it. You know what I'm saying? This GTA 6 has been in development for what, over 10 years? You gotta really bring a product that's gonna be like, everybody just gonna be talking. And I think that's what they did. That's why they delayed it so long. I think they're gonna, you know, deliver. So that's my rant. Thanks for stopping by, peep the game, and check this out. Keep coming back for more content like this. Peace.